Good morning, Tay Malpia. Good evening, Tay Karaya. Seneko Kakona, many blessings, mucho bendiciones, and namaste to you all. Today's day 36. Today we get to witness our ways in the world. Ooh, this is technically day 1 of week 6, day 36 of our challenge. We are almost done. I'm planning a conclusion party, maybe. Don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it, but let's read on. What are we to do today? Your work thus far has prepared you to understand how your ego works. But by now, you know when your ego has you in a headlock. And today's exercises are geared towards heightening this awareness and recognizing the ways your ego can affect your capacity to serve others. Each time you witness your fear throughout the day, you'll detach from ego stronghold. Each time you disassociate from the ego, you're led to remember that your purpose is to heal your mind so you can help others. If you have any doubts about what this process is doing, I'll give you a testimony today. I do not like it when someone gives me the shoulda, coulda, woulda after I did something. It reminds me that I am human. I make mistakes. And when I was younger, making mistakes was a shameful thing that I got punishments for, especially with homeworks and schoolwork and test grades and the yada yadas. So I wanted to be proven right, and I almost engaged in an argument. And instead, because I recognized that ego was jumping in forth, I said, you know what, you're right. I could have done that, but I chose differently. You're absolutely right. I should not have said that I shoulda, coulda, woulda done it. You are right. That was an option that I did not choose. I chose the other option because I was just too tired to go into another store to find the object I needed. I instead went and took another route and decided to pay a little bit extra for it to be delivered to me. So there's the testimony. That's when you can tell when ego's coming in and giving me a headlock. I could have just continued with that argument and tried to prove my point that, you know what, you don't care about me. I could have gone into a whole new level, which I almost did. I almost jumped into that hole. And instead, due to these practices, due to yoga therapy, due to whatever, all the stuff, all the healing journey, all the steps that I've been learning and taking, you get to see ego rear its fearful head a lot faster than we would before. So there's my testimony for today. Okay, let's go to the book. I think I've given you enough time to reflect. A Course in Miracles says, miracles are healing because they supply a lack. They are performed by those who temporarily have more for those who temporarily have less. This message reinforces the role of the miracle worker in the world. As you heal your mind and help others shift their fears to love, you perform a miracle. What the Course means by those who temporarily have more is that those people are in their loving minds, sharing love with people in the fearful minds who temporarily have less. The goal of today's work is to begin the practice of witnessing when you temporarily have more and how you can serve to heal the fear-minded. When you heal your mind, you invite the healing of others to occur. Therefore, today's work is to witness your fear for your sake and for the service of the world. Okay, I know you can read what I have to say there, but I'm trying to deviate from right-minded to wrong-minded. It is a distracted mind and a disturbed mind. We call that the stages of the mind in yoga therapy. distracted mind and a sattvic mind. Disturbed mind means that we are totally in deep with our fear, and we're just letting fear drive off the bus, and fear is about to fly off the bridge. You know what I mean? That's disturbed. We're going deep into that anxiety, deep into that fear, that panic. Distracted means that, yep, we are fearful. We can settle right back in, but we are fearful. And sattvic means calm, means we're settled, we're okay. So the sattvic mind is more connected to the loving part of ourselves, and the distracted mind is more connected into the fear base. So I'm going to change those words now that the vocabulary word of the yoga finally came back up to me. I know yesterday I said some yoga terms and the teachings just went out the window because I was learning this topic with you, and I apologize for that, but the description says a little bit more. So we're going to change those two words like that if I see it again. Morning reflection. The morning reflection today will greatly serve your loving perceptions. Prepare your meditation space for 5 minutes of self-reflection. When you're comfortable, read the morning passage that follows and sit for 1 minute of stillness. Following your stillness, write down in your journal whatever comes to mind. Let your inner guide come forward the moment you awaken from your contemplative state. Okay, so this is about giving you approximately 6 minutes, or maybe 7 in this state to journal. I invite you to use your non-dominant hand because that allows your subconscious to talk. Your dominant hand allows your conscious mind to talk. Okay? Today I witness my ego in action. I patiently look upon my false perceptions with loving lenses. I no longer believe in this fear. I am no longer attached to this fear. Though it may seem real in the moment, all I have to do is witness it without judgment to be reminded it is not true. Pause here. For my peace and the peace of the world, I choose love. That is your affirmation for today. How appropriate is that with everything that's happening in the world right now? There's the Israeli-Palestine conflict, corporate greed, our planet in turmoil. It's a lot going on, and there are some conflicts around the world that we may not even know that may be happening at this current moment in time. So for my peace, yours first, and the peace of the world, I choose love. The ego probably will be uncomfortable with this affirmation because the ego's faith in fear is very strong. When you affirm statements like this, you may experience a sense of conflict and confusion. This is to be expected, so allow the confusion to occur. Knowing that it is part of the process, stay committed to your true purpose, which is to heal your fear-based mind perceptions so you can bring more light to the world. Throughout the day, recite the affirmation to yourself. For the sake of my peace and the peace of the world, I choose love. Let these words take on a life of their own. Much of the mindfulness work or practice is about allowing the energy behind the affirmations to guide our energy to shift accordingly. Trust that by simply reciting this affirmation throughout the day, you're recalibrating your own energy and therefore shifting the energy patterns of the world. Evening exercise. This evening before you go to sleep, I will lead you in a loving kindness meditation. Oh, I love those. Those are so much warmth. This meditation sets the stage for the week ahead and primes you with the energy of service and surrender. This meditation kicks off your week with all the power energy you need to amplify your practice and surrender to your role as a miracle worker in the world. You can either follow the meditation with me, Luna, or listen to Gabby's guided meditation on her website. But I'm going to do the meditation later on, and then I will create a new video for you. But we will end it here. I'll show you what we're going to do for the meditation. And I'll see you later for the meditation.